Alrighty, boys. Welcome back to the Cutn Sports Podcast, episode number 10. This episode is presented to you by Boston Sports Entertainment Network and brought to you by Pins and Aces. Whether you're looking for golf bags, head covers, and apparel, they have all your high-quality golfing needs to look fresh on the greens. Head on over to www.pinsandaces.com and use code word WOOD at checkout to receive 21% off your order. Boys, how we doing tonight?
Could not be worse.
Could not be worse. Keith, your team gets your ass kicked. Keith, your team gets your ass kicked. And you owe me a fucking Texans Nick Chubb jersey.
Why'd you have to go Nick Chubb?
It just had to be done. I'm chubbed up, dude.
I have a request because I saw someone have this on Twitter.
What?
You need a jersey. Instead of Chubb, the name on the back was Half Chubb. And they had I think he wears 24. It had 12. I think you might need the Half Chubb jersey.
I don't know if I can find that.
Yes, you can. You can do custom jerseys.
God, what do you?
He can be the other half of the Chubb.
Yeah, are you gonna want to go Nick Chubb, or are you gonna want to get somebody who actually contributes to the team, like a CJ Stroud?
I already got a Stroud.
Do you have Nico Collins?
I don't.
I mean, you could do that.
Yeah, why would you want Chubb?
I'm kind of feeling the Half Chubb.
What the? So I'm gonna have to go in and I'm gonna have to ask for that.
You're gonna have to type it out on DHA.
You're gonna make these ladies who are making the jerseys put out Half Chubb across a piece of garment and thread it into the other piece of fabric.
So hold on. So what number did you think Nick Chubb was?
24.
He used to be 24. He's 21.
He's
God
21.
Damn,
so do you want me to do like 10 and a half?
Ask them if they can do decimals.
Do you want a decimal point in there?
Oh, it ain't gonna work.
You don't know that. I can try. I'd actually be more willing if you wanted a decimal point number.
That'd be way funnier.
If you can get a decimal number, I will do the Half Chubb. If you can't, I'll do a JJ Watt jersey.
Okay, I respect that. I like that. You'll have to send me the specs for what you want if you want home, away, retro, whatever. Because like they got those red jerseys, which are kind of fire, actually.
I already have the Stroud one in the red. And then I have an Arian Foster one that's blue. And then I also have the Reebok Brian Cushing. Shout out. Brian Cushing's a dog.
Who's the tight end for them that was nasty?
When?
Like historically, don't they have like a historically good tight end?
No, we have our only player in the Hall of Fame is a wide receiver.
Hold on,
Andre Johnson.
Am I thinking of Andre Johnson? I might be stupid.
Our tight end this year is Stover and
who?
Cade Stover and how can I not think of his name?
Oh my God.
Schultz?
Yes, thank you, Dalton Schultz.
Thank you.
I forgot he was a Texan.
Cowboys legend. Wait, he was a Cowboy, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Fucker.
Absolute legend.
Yeah, I'm thinking of someone else. I don't know who I'm thinking of because they have dog shit tight ends.
Yeah, Dalton Schultz is probably the first actual reputable name that we got for tight end wise, which is
very funny.
Very. Speaking of, we're on the Texans talk. Keith, are you okay this week?
I mean, you guys just had a better offense, a significantly better offense. It was crazy. Watching some of the highlights from that game, you could tell that our defense wasn't in it. You could tell our offense wasn't in it. And I mean, time of possession really played it. I think you guys had the ball twice the time we did. We just never strung anything together. We had no offense. And you can hardly blame the defense considering they were on the field most of the time.
Mm-hmm.
So it was tough. You guys played well. Unfortunately, I had some big words to say about my sweet baby boy, Christian McCaffrey, and he did nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Literally nothing.
So hard.
I could have said 50 all-purpose yards, and I still would have won.
Wrong. He had 68.
He ended up with 68. Okay.
He had 68. He had like a 27-yard catch in garbage time.
Not
So
150.
yeah,
Like it was like a crazy like blowout.
The
It
thing
wasn't
is, this was a close-ish game, but it
Yeah.
never felt close at any point. This always felt like it was the Texans game. The Niners were never able to get anything going, and it just felt like we were kind of getting manhandled the whole time. Mac Jones couldn't do anything. Our offense really didn't do. The only good thing that came from this game for me was George Kittle caught a touchdown pass, and he's on my fantasy team. That currently doesn't matter, but we'll get to that later.
He had to. It was National Tight End Day.
It was National Tight End Day. If it's not, I'm a little disappointed at the 43 yards. I feel like he probably should have gotten a little bit more, especially being the professor at Tight End University. But, it is what it is. We're on to the next bum-ass team.
Oh,
Who do you play next?
Well, this time you meet it. It's for real.
Yeah, we're playing the Giants.
Oh,
Yes.
the injured.
The New York Football Hospital Giants.
The New York Hospital Ball Giants.
Jake, let's.
Scadaboo's ankle did not
Oh,
face the right way.
Oh, I saw a freeze frame of it today. That was
Yep.
gross.
I was watching-
a very close up one.
Yes.
There was a news article that was so diabolical they just decided to show the sideways shot.
That's the one I'm
his
talking
ankle.
about.
Yep.
Yeah.
I saw,
His
like, the
ankle's
picture.
literally sideways.
It was a news article.
Yeah.
It's like, oh,
Damn, dude. Yeah, that was so.
Is that timeline out for the year?
he's out for the year.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, I think he had surgery yesterday, though, the last night.
Did they say if it was just dislocation or was there other?
I don't
tendon
think I've
damage?
seen anything official yet.
I wouldn't be
I've
surprised.
seen a lot
if
of
there
people
was
call
some
it just
tendon.
dislocated, though.
Yeah,
I feel like that's got to be wrong.
I can't imagine he didn't tear any tendons or anything like that. He had to have torn tendons down there.
Torn a lot of stuff. They look bad.
Really
Yeah,
bad.
Is that a situation where the dislocated ankle's best case scenario?
It honestly is. I had a compound dislocation of my
Mhm.
left ankle. So like my whole entire foot was like sideways like this and up. So it's kind of similar. And they popped it back in and I just had to be up in a cast for like a couple weeks. But this definitely seems like if he's out for the year and such.
Yeah, it's tough just for like that outlook of the rest of the year. Like I was excited. I knew we weren't going to win very many games. I knew we were kind of just riding this high that wasn't going to last very long. But I felt good just knowing I had these fun rookies to root for. And it was really fun to root for Scadaboo. And it's really fun to root for Jackson. Both really good. But so losing Scadaboo now, like halfway through the season, it's like, sure, I'm excited to watch Jackson, but what are we expecting him to do out there now? Like,
And when Scadaboo was starting to like come out of his shell and like really solidify himself as the number one.
Yeah.
It's definitely tough.
So it's hard, but if I've learned anything from Scadaboo from seeing what people write about him who know him, he'll come back. But he'll come back strong.
If you've seen that ASU game, you know he'll be back.
Yeah. That Texas game is when America fell in love with Scadaboo.
Yeah. That was one of the single-handed greatest college football.
Like I still have memories of watching. Like I still remember where I was watching. Like it was such an awesome game.
No, it was awesome. Didn't he win MVP? And his team didn't even win?
Probably.
I think so.
Like MVP of the game.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I guess we'll go on to the Patriots.
Begrudgingly.
Begrudgingly.
What's their record, guys?
I don't want to hear it.
Oh,
Two.
you guys are all Debbie Downers for some reason.
Listen,
least you
I'm
just-
gay. I am gay for May. That's all I gotta say. Shout out Barstool. That is fire shirt.
Terrible.
What?
Dude, I hate it.
That's
It's
such a-
so
That's
dumb.
such a fire. That's why it's funny.
Well, all I know is that 6-2.
Mhm.
You know, the Browns defense was apparently allowed the least yards per game out of any team this year so far, and
Yeah, they've been good.
Drake May just slung the ball over the field. Kayshon Boutte again deep. Won me a bunch of money. Shout out Keyshawn.
Sure.
But I mean, the first half looked awful, but the second half, McDaniels came out, made the right changes, never looked back.
I still that game almost was more confusing in the Henderson saga.
Oh, dude, I don't
I'm even
understand.
more confused now.
All right, let me pull up the exact stat. But Henderson was averaging like 12 yards a carry. Why is his usage so inconsistent?
That's
It's
such a great point, Jake. It's like
it was weird. Now it's weirder.
Yeah, and it's so much more confusing.
Yeah, he had 10 carries for 75 yards, 7.5 yards per carry. Why?
What was Stevenson like?
14 carries for 30 yards.
So it's getting closer, but it still doesn't make sense. Like at least he's getting 10
Stevenson had
touches now.
4 more carries and 40 less yards.
Who knows? Maybe Ramondre Stevenson rips a 50-yard dash.
I see Stevenson as a he's a big back. He can be the red zone
a
guy.
big back who fumbles. Great combo.
All right.
Speaking of fumble,
Henderson fumbled this week, so
your whole your team just
Patriots helmet.
Yeah.
But I feel like they should use Stevenson in those situations and let Henderson run the length of the field. I mean, he seems to me after last game to be the more explosive back.
Yeah,
we'll see. It's hard because we only have this 1 week cut out, and then the last 2 weeks he had 2 carries.
Right. So he's getting something more than nothing.
Something happened this week in practice where Vrabel said you can carry the ball more.
Who was it? Speaking of, who got benched last game for being a detriment to the team?
Barmore? Was it Barmore? Yeah. He'd get benched for the health of the team for the first quarter.
Did anything come from that?
Not that I've seen come out yet. He wasn't available for media. He left directly after the game.
That is wild.
Something's going on internally with that portion.
Well, it sounds like the fucking locker room as a whole is wild.
Yeah.
Vrabel, get your boys back in check here. Hopefully that first quarter suspension wasn't like trying to send a message to the team. Like, does that work on grown men? Like, I can see like college, they do that all the time where you get suspended for like a quarter.
That's like a Belichick move of you're not playing.
Yeah. It's like, I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know. All I know is that we look great. We won again. And on to the next from there.
On to the next super easy opponent, I'm sure.
They play Atlanta.
Hey, Atlanta has some good players.
Well, it depends on which Atlanta you're playing.
Yeah,
you're either playing get blown out by the Panthers or win one of the more impressive games you've seen. Like
they're so hit or miss. Like like you said, you're either gonna get Bijan 30 yards or Bijan 200.
Yeah, on your fucking head.
Yeah, they just got their pants blown off by the Dolphins.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Which I will say, it was Kirk Cousins, and he didn't look great.
21 for 31 for 170 yards, 0 touchdowns, 0 interceptions.
What was the Penix injury timeline like?
I think it was just this week.
I think it was just a week, yeah.
Okay.
But I mean, Bijan had 9 carries for 25 yards. That's a bad.
Say that again, Jake?
Is there a line yet?
I thought I saw 3.5. But I could be. Let me fact check.
I don't know if those lines are out yet.
Real always has the line.
Because if it's close, that's Vegas saying they think we get good Falcons.
3. New England by 3.
I think Vegas thinks we're getting good Falcons then.
Mm-hmm.
Because if it was more like 7, 6.5, that'd feel like they're thinking another poopy.
DraftKings has it at 5.5.
So right in the middle. Interesting. Well,
Falcons are plus 210.
Where is it?
New England.
New England, yeah.
What a funky. Oh God.
Jake.
Sorry.
My brother.
That was a comfortable.
Is this 3 weeks in a row?
too many times. Pardon my vernacular. What a weird just game. Falcons and Patriots feel like two teams that should never play each other. So weird seeing those two, like, since they only play once every 4 years. It's like one of those games that's like, ugh, just looks weird.
The Falcons and the Patriots?
Yeah.
I feel like it's a nice reminder of the greatest comeback in history.
I was trying to not go down that. route. I don't like remembering that.
I mean, as much as, people will shit on the Patriots and stuff, it's hard to knock greatness.
Yeah.
Especially a game like that. That was unbelievable.
Don't hate us because we're pretty.
I was in college at the time. We watched the first quarter or first half, and we're like, okay, this game's obviously done. Let's turn this off and do college things. And somebody checked their phone. And they're like, guys, I think we need to
Charlie Horse, sorry.
God damn it, no.
Sorry.
So I didn't even get to see the whole thing happen. I saw the last drive where they tied it up, and then obviously overtime where they won it.
Was the college stuff worth it?
Parker, what? Honestly, I remember the game way more, so probably not.
Did Parker die?
I think you got a Charlie Horse.
Oh, those are the worst. Oh my god.
That's so funny.
He played in a soccer game tonight for the first time in a while.
Yeah, but he's podcasting now. How did he get the
back.
Charlie Horse now?
I bent my knee up just a little too far.
Yeah.
And she locked up. She is not coming out.
Oh, Bruins comeback, guys.
Oh, finally.
It's only 7-2 now.
Oh, shut up.
Not Justin. What the fuck?
You got it.
The Jets. Why was I saying
Justin Fields?
Justin Fields, you're on the right track. Yeah, keep going.
That Charlie Horse fucked me up.
Do you need to go on the
Mentally
IL?
and physically. I might have to go on the podcast IL.
The first time ever. For
2 to 5 minutes.
For a non-mouth or throat-related injury.
Yeah.
That's a rare injury.
I apologize to everyone.
Yeah.
The Jets have finally won. And I'm proud to say that my player to watch last week actually played. He was slated to not play. And then he ended up playing, and they ended up winning.
In
wild,
pretty thrilling fashion.
In what?
In thrilling fashion, too.
Yeah.
I was hoping it would make everyone forget the Broncos-Giants game, but no, it's still good.
Yeah.
No.
That was almost as bad to me.
Yeah,
I know it was only
close.
2 touchdowns, but it was still pretty bad.
The Bengals play calling at the end of that game was very questionable.
Yeah, their coach needs to be on some kind of.
They ran the ball with 30 seconds left, and then proceeded to turn over on downs with 2 straight throws.
Joe Flacco just needs to take control of that team as the quarterback and the coach, and they'll be fine.
They agree. He's been in the league long enough. He could definitely do it. He can just call his own plays.
Yeah.
He clearly should, too. I think
they have a ton of pieces that are great, but.
So I do want to bring one piece of light to the Jets game, which I always think it's funny to see this because this used to be my strategy in Madden, was to try to make sure that both my running backs came out with 100 all-purpose yards. And you just don't see it happen very often in the actual NFL, where the 2 running backs have over 100 yards. Like each. That's crazy.
Yeah, I feel like that is not a commonality.
No,
it's a tough thing to do.
It is. You don't see.
Haven't allowed a single running back to get over 50 yards this year. So,
what did Breece Hall? What did he have? Like 170 all-purpose?
He went 147 all-purpose, and then
okay.
I don't even know who his backup is. So it's something Isaiah Davis.
Yeah,
Isaiah Davis. He had 109. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Only 5 receptions too. I mean, that's impressive.
This defense is so bad.
They're so bad.
They're awful.
Like, honestly, it's probably one of the. It's the worst defense in the league. They're so bad.
Them and the Steelers, because I was looking into some defensive stuff, and the Steelers are terrible.
Yeah,
and that's so not like Steelers. That's not Steelers football.
No, Steelers football's always been defense.
I hate the Steelers right now. I'll get into that later.
Yeah, fair enough. Jonathan Taylor, I think, should definitely win MVP at this point. There's no question.
He's one of the more clear-cut guys in the running, right? I mean, he had another hat trick, didn't he?
He's not. I just bet on him to win MVP. He was like plus 4,000.
He's plus 4,000 to win MVP.
Yesterday when I did it, it was plus 4,000.
I'm going right now.
Go see what the odds are right now.
That's crazy. How do you?
I'm very curious.
Was that before or after the hat trick?
This was in the middle of the game. He had that 80-yard touchdown, and I was like, "Yep, I'm decided that I'm actually going to go put some real money on this.
Some real fun bucks."
It's still, I mean, Mahomes
it was
is winning
plus 5,000. I apologize.
Yeah, Mahomes is winning today, so he's gonna be like negative 400 now.
Mahomes has 2 interceptions.
I know, but watch it happen still.
Mahomes sucks.
Bullshit.
I agree, but he's still a favorite.
He shouldn't be. That is glazing like you wouldn't believe.
It's ridiculous.
He has not been that good this season.
He's
been
plus 135.
Currently plus 135 Mahomes, plus 350 Josh Allen, plus 475 Drake May. And Jonathan Taylor's plus 1,800 now. So that's a good bet.
You get a plus 5,000?
Got it at plus 5,000.
I might throw a little bit of money on 2 of those that I just heard.
Yep.
No one is sharper than Parker.
Sharper than Parker. All right. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Get that on the
and then a little NBA futures for y'all. Tyrese Maxey's going to win MVP.
That is a hot take.
It doesn't feel hot right now after the 46 spot.
Hang on. My open bets. Tyrese Maxey, $1 to win 401. It is plus 40,000.
And we talked about that on our live stream. I was like, I mentioned it there, but is this the season he finally gets like S-tier player type level respect? I hope it is. It kind of is playing out that way.
Well, I mean, he's the main focal point of that offense.
I am a betting god. Tyrese Maxey is plus 10,000 now.
I mean, 10,000 still doesn't sound like he's the front runner.
Shea is the front runner, plus 200. Let's not get into that. No. We're not getting into it. No.
I think actually, now that you mention it, Parker, because I do want to back you up a little bit. So I know that betting on Shea does sound like a layup, but I feel like it's kind of more of a free throw.
Fuck you.
Got him.
I was laughing behind a muted mic, I promise, Keith.
I am
good.
Can we not talk about basketball, please?
Oh, I really, yeah.
We all just want to hate. Hey, Keith, tell me about your fantasy team, please.
So we're gonna go into
the updates.
Yeah, we're gonna get into why I hate the Pittsburgh Steelers. So does anybody have them on their fantasy team?
Like defense?
Yeah, the defense.
No.
How many points do you think they scored this week?
-2.
-4 points.
No one should have the Steelers defense on fantasy. They suck.
They had been so good earlier in the year, though. They were giving me like 10 plus points. Hold on.
Was it because of turnovers? Because
yes.
Didn't Jalen Ramsey have a touchdown or something like that too?
They had 3 straight weeks,
The
16,
Boston
10, and
Celtics
10.
won their first game.
Bang, Celtics. Dub. Unlike my fantasy team. Yeah, and then this week, Tucker Kraft put up 33 points on me.
Yeah, he went nutty.
Yeah, he was crazy.
Packers looked good.
Yeah, I mean, it was just unfortunately another week where things didn't go well for me, and I had no backup running back because all my guys had an off week this week.
Who was your running backs?
In general or this week?
This week.
This week I had Josh Jacobs, absolute dog, right?
Yeah.
And then I had Brashard Smith.
Who?
The third string running back for the Chiefs.
Sir,
I didn't have another option.
did you pick someone up?
He was the pickup because he had scored. No, hold on. Because he had scored 6 points, 6 points, 5 points, 13 points. He was the only person as a backup that was on, because we're in a 10-person league. It's hard to find good running backs at that point that are going to be backups. And so he was the only person that was available that had any amount of chance to go.
Keith,
What?
please go to your waiver wire and list off some of the running backs.
Okay.
How was that
That's
Hot-
no way.
agent in your 10-man league? Do you guys play a 10 running backs and 1 quarterback?
So, want to know what sucks is Isaiah Davis was a free agent. That sucks, man.
How many points did he get?
17.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, but listen to his point totals before that. It was 4.7, 6.3, 1, and then 5.3.
Doesn't sound much different than the boy you picked up today. Like what? That doesn't.
Do you want me trusting a Jets running back? No, absolutely not.
Valid. That's very valid.
So then you also
who was
had
the top options?
I did pick up the top option.
No way. I don't believe that. I'm sorry, sir.
So you had
I
Aaron.
think they have 10 running backs on the team.
Yeah.
you
Who the
have
fuck
Aaron-
is boarding running backs?
So you have Aaron Jones, who was there, who was on the IR, and he ended up getting dropped. You had Tajah Spear for the Titans.
Tajay Spears?
Tajay Spears.
I would have honestly picked him up over who you picked up.
He hadn't shown almost anything.
Yeah, he's the second string, not the third.
Then you had Sean Tucker, who also scored a pretty good amount this week, unfortunately. You have the guy who I just picked up because Jake's running back decided to break everything, and Tyrone Tracy. So he's about to be on my team. So I'm about to have a first string running back now.
Keith,
What?
why did you not pick up Tyrone Tracy? The first
Because
place?
why am I supposed to think that he's going to get many touches when scat is a thing?
He just came back from injury, so he's like kind of building himself up. So I feel like it is kind of crazy that no one in your league had him at this point when other names that you're naming are the other pool that's available.
Yeah. Then you have Ollie
Definitely
Gordon. You have Ty Johnson. You have Emmanuel Wilson.
All right,
basic-
we're getting into dangerous territory.
Jerome Ford. You basically just have a pool of people who are in the 200s as far as ranking goes. And I just picked a guy who had a string of at least 5 to 6 points in a row.
All right, touche.
To be fair, though, Aaron Jones wasn't there. I probably would have ended up picking him up. But unfortunately, he was not there when I was looking. I was trying to make some trades, but the only person I could trade with, unfortunately, is the other 1 in 5 guy, and he said no.
Why is he the only guy you can trade with?
Because everybody else didn't want to give up anything.
Fair enough.
So I do fear. Well, it doesn't help that all of my running backs had an off week the exact same time.
Yeah, that does suck.
Yeah, that was tough. That was absolutely a tough blow. Jahmyr Gibbs, Kenneth Walker, and Travis Etienne. All done at the same time.
That sucks.
That's tough.
Yeah, it was big hard. Big hard for me.
Should we get into some player of the week stuff?
I'm down.
I'm so down too. Jake, if you're ready, do you want to
Sure.
go ahead and start off with your
Yeah.
player of the week this week?
Yes, sir. I know they lost, but he was way too good to not be recognized. Myles Garrett had a unbelievable game on Sunday.
That man needs out of Cleveland.
He
That is
tried.
a Bugatti at a mobile home.
But
Yeah.
he signed a deal with Cleveland, so
He chose this life.
Hey, he's got no pressure on him. He just gets to go out, have fun playing football, and then
you guys see the clip of him at the end of the game though?
I did not.
He smashed his helmet against the bench screaming.
Shout out.
feel like he'd look. The Niners actually need their line fixed a little bit.
I don't think he wants the injury bug.
He'd fix it.
But
Dude's built like a tank.
It was against Joe Alt for them. Or not, Jesus Christ. Wow, what a slip. Joe Alt. That was a random. Wrong tight end. He was killing Patriots tackle all night or all day. Jeez,
Will Campbell.
am I having a stroke? Can someone heal me?
Touch your head.
Give me some magic fingers. Okay, thank you. I'm back. He was killing Campbell.
I mean,
That's
that is a certified vet against a young kid. I don't blame Campbell for that.
I don't know. His arm looks pretty short. His arms looked pretty short.
Have you seen Myles Garrett? The dude's a beast.
Anybody would look like that against Myles Garrett, to be fair.
If Will Campbell had stopped Myles Garrett and didn't allow a sack or a pressure today, I would have put in a vote for him for MVP. But that didn't happen, so.
Will Campbell for MVP. I'm hearing people say it.
I have heard one person say it.
Yeah, that's more than zero.
Forced a fumble too, didn't he? Myles Garrett.
I think
Yeah.
so.
Yeah. He had
We
a
got it
sick
back.
game. It's so sad they have to spend his career there.
So I'm in a fantasy league where you have a defensive line, DB, and a linebacker, and I have Myles Garrett, and it's set up like they will score kind of like similar to quarterbacks, like sacks being like 6 points and such like that. He scored 80 fantasy points.
Holy
All
shit!
right.
Did defensive ends go first in those drafts?
Sometimes, most of the time, it's quarterbacks though, because it's a 2 quarterback league as well.
Oh,
Wow.
What the heck?
Yeah, it's
This
like
sounds like a
250 to 300 points a week.
whoa.
It's fun. It is fun. I will say, Jacob.
I just can't not. I guess I'm addicted to using it.
Oh my!
I need to go to rehab.
I'm
You
going to
need to
tattle.
go to F word rehab.
F word rehab. That's fair.
Oh man, Keith, you're a player of the week.
So my player of the week, while it wasn't necessarily, I think, the best week that any person had had, I think it always deserves a shout out, especially on National Tight End Day, to shout out a tight end. So I'm going with Tucker Kraft. I think you throw up 143 yards, you have 2 tutties, 7 receptions. He had a great week, and especially on National Tight End Day, you just got to shout that guy out. And especially with the fact that from last year being, I would say, a fringe top 5 tight end, he was one of the more reliable guys too, kind of breaking out as being the tight end in the league. He's emerging as one of the guys right now, which I think is going to be huge for that Green Bay offense. But yeah, he balled out this week. He did good.
He did. I definitely think he's top 3 this year for sure.
This year, clearly top 3. It's just going to depend on how things continue to progress, and if they try to feed Travis Kelce more, if Brock Bowers can somehow turn something around. He's not. Gino's there. It's not going to happen. But yeah, I mean, I think Tucker Kraft is consistently one of the guys, and I think it's good. He could be tight end 1 by the end of the year.
I just realized that was the first time I've heard his name like this year.
Tucker
Brock,
Kraft?
No, Brock Bowers.
Oh, Brock Bowers. Yeah,
I haven't heard a damn thing about him.
Poor guy's injured.
He's got Geno too.
Oh, he is hurt?
Did he start the year hurt too, or was that
No, he started off hot. Like he had a really good game against the Patriots, and then he had. I think he's only played like 2-3 weeks so far. He's been injured. Sucks. Sam, you'll play.
I mean, until he proves me otherwise, I gotta keep going back to JT. Between James White and Jonathan Taylor, both guys I gotta give some love to because James had a great game. He went. Wow, did I say James White?
James White?
James Cook.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay.
I'm sorry. My bad.
My God.
Reliving the good days, you know? Oh, you don't know, but it's okay.
I do.
James Cook had 216 yards and 2 tutties, and then Jonathan Taylor had the hat trick. So just gotta show them both a little bit of love.
Yeah. No, there's no reason why he shouldn't be someone's player of the week. He's super good. 3 tutties. 3rd time this year he's had 3 touchdowns.
Colts are good.
Give him the MVP. Colts fucking good. Good.
I'm ready to say it.
7-1.
It sucks. They're in my division, and that is the one team in my division that I have no problem with being that good.
Indiana Jones, baby.
Yep. For sure.
The whole recent memory of Colts has not been good.
No. And it's the year. This is the year that their owner died and everything. Right. So I mean, it's a revenge year. Yeah.
And that lady is just down on the sideline every game. She's pretty involved, it seems.
She's very involved, which is really good. In a sense, it can be good. She seems like she definitely.
It seems like
she's back.
The way she's treating it.
Yes, she's back enough, but she's also involved. She's a perfect happy medium. It's perfect.
Yeah.
7-1. They're good. My player of the week, I'm also going defensive player. The Buccaneers linebacker Anthony Nelson is my player of the week.
Okay. Give some stats.
He had 2 sacks, and he had an interception, which was a pick 6, which he absolutely bodied Spencer Rattler.
Shoved him to the ground disrespectfully.
He didn't even shove him down. He just laid his shoulder into him.
Yeah.
He was like, you know what? You're small. I'm going to shove you down. Yeah. 2 sacks and a pick 6.
It's got to feel good to do that to someone.
Oh, yeah.
My God.
Yeah. Yeah. He is absolutely my player of the week. I'm going to go last for the player to watch. So, Jake, why don't you give us your player to watch this upcoming week?
We have a theme of talking about the Colts. I'm sticking with the Colts for my player to watch because I have him on my fantasy team, Tyler Warren. He's such a consistent, great pass catcher. And the last 2 games, he had 53 yards yesterday. But the past 3 weeks prior to that, he had a touchdown each game and at least 44 yards, but he got 63 and 69 in the others. And he's a top 5 tight end in fantasy, and they're playing the Steelers. And that was a very heavy lifter in this decision because the Steelers' defense is very bad against tight ends. They've let up the 2nd most yards to tight ends so far this year. And they showed, case in point, Tucker Kraft just did them incredibly dirty. Did not help win those statistics, but I love him. He's so fun. I love that Daniel Jones gets to throw to him, and I think he's just gonna go off against the Steelers because I'm ready to say the Colts are good.
I'd even say Tyler Warren is better than Tucker Kraft.
Yeah,
So
he definitely has that potential.
yeah, and yeah, I like that a lot. I did not know about the Steelers that much tight end yards. Did not know that.
Yeah, their defense.
That's crazy. I know their defense was awful, but I didn't realize it was tight end, like tight end specifically. It was that bad.
Yeah.
Keith, you'll play to watch.
So I'm going to cheat a little bit here because I am actually picking two different people to watch. So the first one that I'm going to pick is Derrick Henry. I think he's coming up in a game where I've heard some murmurs that we might be getting Lamar Jackson back pretty soon. And they're going up against a Miami defense, which is 28th in the league in rushing yards allowed. I think there's a good chance that he's going to feast against that team, especially with the fact that they're floundering. And speaking of teams that can't stop a rusher, I did this last week, and it was a little bit for fun because the Texans have a great run defense. A team that does not have a great run defense is the New York Giants. So I think CMC is going to have a good game. Suck it, Jake.
I agree. I think he's going to have a phenomenal game. There's no world where he doesn't.
I will not be making a jersey bet on CMC this week.
Yeah, I'll be stepping down in the CMC jersey bet unless I can take the over.
No.
Fuck.
Good pick.
Kind of speaking about those boys, I saw Jackson Dart did a jersey swap with Saquon Barkley.
That's motion.
What? No, what are we doing here? Giants, we're not. Saquon Barkley ain't us anymore. He has spent so much time talking. Yeah. He spent so much time talking about the New York Giants more than talking about the Philadelphia Eagles, and he's played for them for a year.
Yeah, but it's Saquon.
I don't think he's so corny. I can't get into it.
Dude, do not disrespect the quad father.
He hurt me. He hurt all of
Quad
us.
father also got hurt.
Yeah, well, have you seen the videos
Everyone's
of him
getting
squatting?
hurt.
Yeah, it's very impressive.
Yeah.
Same with Nick Chubb. I would say Nick Chubb's more impressive.
Not with Quadzilla, brother.
I would say Nick Chubb's more impressive with the surgeries that Nick Chubb has had.
And
Okay.
I'd say Myles Garrett says they're peasants.
I don't know. I don't know if Myles Garrett squats more than those two.
I don't know, but he a specimen.
He could probably bench more than them.
You could probably bench them.
Yeah.
Laying on top of each other.
It's a fact.
That's quite the scene I just painted in my head. What the hell?
Yes. Yep.
I was
Who's on top of who?
I was kind of picturing some like WWE.
Next segment.
Oh. Can we get that out of here? I don't want to see that.
I'm not saying I don't want to see it. I just don't want to think about it anymore.
I think after last week, I'm going to circle back to Henderson. I want to see more usage, and I want to see Henderson get 75 yards this week.
So you want to watch for 75 yards?
I want Henderson to get 75 yards rushing this week.
Okay.
I want to see Henderson get more touches than Stevenson, just period. Whatever. I don't care about yards or anything. I just want to see when he gets more touches.
I need to see. I don't know why he got 10 touches last week and 2 touches the week before that. Like, the consistency is just not there. And I want to see consistency. I don't even care if Stevenson gets 14, he gets 10 again. I just want consistency.
They're playing the Falcons, right?
Yeah.
No, that could be this could be the Stevenson welcome to the NFL game.
Henderson.
Sorry, Henderson. Their names are too close to each other. I could see it being the welcome to the NFL uniform.
On Henderson talk, really quick. What is the deal with his nameplate?
Yeah, it bothers the absolute living shit out of everybody.
It bothers me and Morgan so much.
Yeah, it looks so stupid.
It's so dumb. It's like Henderson is like the same exact length as Stevenson.
Yeah.
Why does it not look like it? It's dumb.
Oh, yeah. And I feel like there's been people talking about it, so it's not like this secret. Like everyone's like, why? And the fact that it hasn't changed is wild.
For sure.
Is it just the dark blues? Or is it like that on all of
That's actually a really good question. I don't know. I will have to keep my eye out. Especially, I'll look this week. I wonder what jerseys they're going to wear this week. They are at home, so probably white.
Hopefully, Pat the Patriot. But they
ain't They're so clean.
Yeah, I do like them, but I like that they're throwbacks. If I was redesigning the Patriots, I wouldn't put them back into the Pat the Patriot uniforms like permanently.
Which is, it's fair enough.
They just created such an iconic brand of winning Super Bowls and winning with that logo.
Yeah.
That's like, they just kind of have to stick with that until they have another 40 years of sucking, and then maybe they can think about changing it, if that ever comes.
Which it doesn't look like it's going to, sadly.
No, not anytime soon. Maybe
so
when my grandchildren are getting into football.
My player to watch is not a player. I've decided to also break the rules a little bit. Break the unwritten rules, as we should say. My player to watch is a team to watch, and it is not for a performance reason. It is for a help reason. And be watching the New York Giants because they need to trade for something. They have nobody.
We're at the point now with Scatteroo down, I almost don't even want to trade for a wide receiver anymore. I don't even want to get rid of stuff. You know what I mean? Like, which I the little bit of chance I was giving us before is absolutely minuscule now. So at this point, it's just like, unless you're trading for someone to then immediately sign them to like an extension, like Waddle.
Yeah, that's okay. I think that's where I'm going with it. Is I think that they're going to be looking now.
And that'd be nice to do for Dart, just to get some reps with this guy, whoever they trade with.
Yep.
Just getting into the next season.
100%. And that was the reason for picking them to watch, just for a help standpoint. Hopefully they don't have to give up too much for certain players, and then they can actually sign them to nice extensions for the team. But I think they will make a move this week.
Yeah, I'm excited to see. I mean, I'm not expecting much, but I could see some kind of wide receiver move. My prediction is a wide receiver that isn't going to blow my socks off. It's just going to be like the third or fourth name that I was thinking of that day.
Which, I mean, is...
Who's that? Jacoby. It's going to be Jacoby Myers. That's who we trade
for. Jake, do you have a jersey matchup this week?
Yeah, I did. I want to actually talk first about the worst, because it was more egregious than the best was good. The Sunday Night Football game, if you watch that, God bless your soul, because that was one of the worst looking games of all time. From both sides. The Steelers throwback, just because you can, doesn't mean you should. I get the 1933 trying to look as throwbacky as possible, but it doesn't mean it looks good.
No.
I haven't seen a single positive opinion of it fan-wise on Twitter. And then on top of that, you have the Packers playing in all-white uniforms, which as soon as you see it, it doesn't scream Packers at all. They're such a traditional team that it's hard to see them in white pants, never mind a white helmet. And if you're going to do a white Packers helmet, match the stripes with the 5-6 other stripes on the uniform. Why is the middle stripe white? It should be yellow. Just match the rest of the uniform. That I hate seeing that. So that was by far and away the worst of the week. The best of the week was Broncos Cowboys, mostly carried by the Broncos throwbacks, the Orange Crush uniforms.
Oh, clean.
They just redid their uniforms and they're fine, but it will never be this orange. There's something about those colors when you see them in pictures and on TV, they just pop so bright. It contrasts so well.
So
Cowboys
clean.
is a classic uniform. It's a cool matchup to see, especially with the Broncos wearing those throwbacks. It makes you think of older football, but yeah, that was the best looking one of the week.
I like it. That's a good one. It's good.
Throwbacks have my heart.
You gotta love a
Keith.
good throwback, man.
Mm-hmm.
Keith, my guy.
Yep.
Should we start to burn, bro?
Mm-hmm.
We're burning.
I think we're
We're
burning.
burning. It's time. All right. If we're ready for this, I actually think this is going to be a little interesting because I don't necessarily have any hot takes, more just hot observations that I think you guys will be interested in, at least in terms of maybe starting some discussions and being able to get us talking. Like, I'm about to say a sentence that will sound wrong at first until I start reading off some stats that support it. What if I told you the Cleveland Browns have a top defense in the league?
I believe it. Any defense that has Myles Garrett on it automatically gets like top 10 in my head. You put them on any defense, and they're already up there.
But the whole defense,
Yeah,
between
it is
rush, yeah, when you think about the Cleveland Browns, especially with how bad that organization is usually run, just to think about them having a top defense is always crazy. They're third in total yards allowed. Third? That's crazy.
They still find ways to lose games.
So that's the thing. I believe they're third in rushing yards allowed and fifth in passing yards allowed. That's crazy. They've been unbelievable this season so far, which, again, I think is crazy to think about when you think about the Cleveland Browns. I don't think necessarily anything good, but they've been able to step up defensively. I mean, Myles Garrett's obviously going to be a big part of that, but I still think it's interesting to think about.
It's a shame that Dylan Gabriel has to lead the Warriors into battle.
It'd be nice if they had a guy like Joe Flacco or something. Like somebody with like some tenure who could potentially
just turn to Shedeur Sanders.
I dead ass thought you were gonna say Shedeur Sanders. I was gonna make fun of you.
No, I'm gonna make fun of the guy that they had and got rid of.
Yeah, they traded to a divisional rival.
Yeah, I thought that was tough. That was a tough look. Could you imagine being Flacco going from that great defense to that shit defense?
Oh my god.
Quite literally like a first to worst situation for him.
Yeah, but Flacco now has T. Higgins and Jamar Chase to throw to.
I don't know if it was the totals, but I saw at one point someone posted a screenshot of the targets on Sunday, and it was like Jamar Chase had 19, and then the next closest was 4. It's like he just loves feeding the guy.
I mean, I would too if that was my guy over there.
Mm-hmm.
Shit. So, actually, I am going to give a little shout out to the Texans because the Texans were actually pretty high as far as the rush defense and the passing yards defense. The Texans have got I'm pretty sure they're top 5 in both. They have got a phenomenal defense this year.
Least amount of points allowed, too.
To go along with that offense, I mean, CJ Stroud looks like he's starting to pop it around a little bit. I think when you combine that defense with that offense, how far do you think they can go, Parker?
I mean, we saw it Stroud's rookie year. I mean, we made it pretty deep. We didn't have Danielle Hunter that year, which definitely helps on the defensive line for sure. He's a dog. Him and Will Anderson coming at you. Pause. Would scare the shit out of me.
Yeah.
As a quarterback. We should be better. And we've been plagued with injuries. No, I mean, we still won this week, but we didn't have Nico Collins this week. Joe Mixon is out for probably the rest of the year. I haven't heard lickety nothing about him.
Yep.
Nothing. And then Tank Dell is probably never going to touch a football again.
Agreed.
So it sucks in certain senses injury-wise, but the defense is super good. And the offense is, like you were saying, has definitely started to come alive. And I think we're on the right track right now.
I mean, Stroud's matured a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So you've got that as leadership there. This is all, I guess, to say, like, is there any chance that that's is that a Super Bowl contender? No. You don't think so?
I'm sorry. There's too many injuries.
I think the Chiefs would wipe the floor with them right now. I think the Chiefs would wipe the floor with a lot of.
The Chiefs are currently wiping the floor of the Washington Commanders.
Yeah, well, that's a low bar, I guess.
Marcus Mariota
barely counts.
Barely.
Yeah, I can't help but think that. I mean, it's definitely denial. I just don't want to keep thinking that Patrick Mahomes is going to continue this streak, man. I really don't.
Yeah. It'll be another decade, I'm sure. I'm ready for it. I'm prepared for it.
So, one thing to because I'm insufferable with certain things that I talk about and certain people that I back, so I will be bringing this up. Anybody want to take a guess who is 5th in rushing yards right now in the NFL?
That's not Doyle, is it?
5th in rushing yards.
Is it Doyle?
It's Doyle.
Shout out Doyle.
5th in rushing yards. That's crazy.
Halfway through the year. That's amazing.
My guy, like Panthers, use him more. I don't get Hubbard is back, but hang on. I got to bring this up, Keith. I'm sorry.
Absolutely.
It was something that was driving me nuts because I had a bet on Rico Dowdle anytime touchdown. And Hubbard got the touchdown that I needed Rico to get.
It's very clear who's the more dominant back. It's very clear.
So Chuba Hubbard, 12 carries, 34 yards, and a touchdown.
Yep.
His rushing yard average was 2.8. Rico was 8 carries for 54 yards, 6.8.
What are we doing, guys?
My guy had back-to-back over 200 plus scrimmage yards.
It is not hard to figure out.
And then they're like, you know what? Hit the road, dude.
Chuba's back, so unfortunately we'll take those 2.2 yards. Thank you.
It drives me nuts. I like him a lot. They should use him more.
Absolutely. I mean, he's proven he can be a lead back. I mean,
for sure.
He probably won't be there next year, and so we'll see where things go. I feel like this one's a little bit more obvious, but it is definitely something that is worth looking at because, I mean, I think there's a chance he's going to be in the MVP race if he continues what he's doing, but Drake May being 4th in passing yards, he's a dog, man. I mean, he is a massive reason that, like, he's an MVP candidate because not only
passing yards, and he's also like probably the most efficient quarterback.
75%
completion percentage.
Yeah, 75%.
That's insane.
That's wild.
That's insane.
So when you put in and like when you look at, what'd you say?
I said, how many touchdowns does he have? Over 35 or 40 yards also.
I don't have the touchdown numbers there, but what I do have for you is the fact that if you look at the top 4 guys, he actually has the least amount of passing attempts of the top 4 guys. Actually, if you just look at the top 5 being Justin Herbert, Dak Prescott, Daniel Jones, Drake May, and Baker Mayfield in that order for passing yards to this point, Drake May has kind of shockingly the least. So Drake May has 226 passing attempts. Whereas yes. Whereas the next closest guy there is Daniel Jones with 243.
Even that's low.
Yeah. So with all those, so when he's throwing the ball, he's obviously getting pretty good yardage out of it. He's actually got the highest yards per attempt at 9. So he's not making mistakes. He is not overthrowing guys, underthrowing guys. When he is hitting guys, he's hitting the guy who's going to give them the best chance to get yardage. Everything he's doing is MVP caliber. And on a team that had, I wouldn't say the best expectations going into it, I think he's blowing all of it out of the water.
You got a guy coming off of ACL surgery.
Who's their number one receiver? And I mean, he's making Stephon Diggs get back into the offense effortlessly, which is awesome. And he's legitimately making Kayshon Boutte look like a quality number 2 receiver, which
I would even say Kayshon Boutte seems like the number 1.
I would argue that as well.
I think it depends on the day. I think he spreads the love so much that I don't think he has a number 1 over there. I think he really does. I think that he has some of the best fundamentals that I've seen from a guy coming out of college probably in a long time. Because you get these guys who get picked in the first round and they've got the talent, but I think they let their talent take them. Whereas with Drake May, it looks like he's just so pure with his reads. He's so pure with his footwork, getting around the pocket, moving in and out, up and down. He does a phenomenal job, and I think it's going to carry him.
His pocket awareness is elite.
It's elite. Everything about him is pretty much elite.
And when he throws the ball, I feel like it's only going 10 yards, but then I'll be like, holy shit, that's like a 50-yard bomb.
It's just, he flicks his wrist and it's
here.
gone.
It's like perfect.
Yeah, I mean, he's been unbelievable.
This sucks.
I love Drake.
Patriots have this guy already.
Me and the rest of Giants Twitter were begging the Giants to trade up for him on draft
Should
day.
have done it.
We tried, to our credit. To Joe's credit, he tried.
True.
It sucks because he sound like any video I see of him, he sounds and talks like Eli Manning, and it breaks my heart.
Yeah, I mean, they did try, but I think the Patriots knew exactly what they wanted and what they needed, and they were correct, unfortunately, for the rest of the league. Unfortunately for you, podcast listener, considering I'm assuming you are a Patriots fan, and if you're not, screw them. So my last thing to bring up to you guys, and my last stat to make you guys aware of, because, again, I just think this stuff is interesting. So if you look at the top 20 guys in receiving yards, there are, let's take a look at this, 2 tight ends, 17 wide receivers, and 1 running back. And that 1 running back is eighth in receiving yards over Cortland Sutton and Amon-Ra St. Brown. I'm sure you guys can take a guess. Who do you think that that running back is?
Christian McCaffrey.
I was gonna say the boy.
That's crazy. 559 receiving yards.
He has that many receiving yards already.
Well, that's the thing. They're not throwing to anybody. It's crazy, which is even more disappointing that he couldn't get me 150 all-purpose yards. But like, whatever. Yeah. You know, I bet on my boy, and it did not work. Did not work. But yeah, no, he's been absolutely unbelievable. One of the other things to note of that I think is so crazy about what the Lions do, you've got Amon-Ra St. Brown with 7 touchdowns already. And let me take a look at Jahmyr Gibbs here because I just had those stats up. Jahmyr Gibbs has 6. They are able to get everybody a little bit of love.
They're still fun.
Montgomery has 4. That
Yeah.
team just spreads the love so well.
They're still fun. I'm glad they're still fun after Ben Johnson left. Like I feel like maybe too much stock was put on him leaving. Then Detroit was going to suck. I'll admit, like I was one of those people that was like, oh well, they lost the best offensive and defensive coordinators this offseason. Obviously, they'll have a blip, which I guess they did in the beginning of the year. But I feel like they're back into their groove.
They'll be fine.
As long as they have Dan Campbell, I feel like the team is going to thrive. He's my favorite coach in the league, man. I think that there's you gotta love the fact that it doesn't seem like he puts a lot into stats. He just goes with whatever his heart says, and there's something so refreshing about that in an era where everything is so stats driven, high percentage. It doesn't matter if it's a high percentage play. 4th and 10, my boys got it.
The wind feels right today. 4th and 10, we go for it.
Bang. And it works more than it doesn't.
It is wild.
Shout out to stats, numbers, and math, because the Jets, speaking of coordinators that left the Lions, the Jets were down by 14, scored a touchdown, and they did the smart thing and went for 2, because the odds of making a 2 is more than 50%. So the math tells you when you're down 14 and score a touchdown, go for 2. If you get it and score another touchdown like the Jets did, you kick a PAT and win. But if you didn't the first time, your odds are more than 50%. So you try it again to tie it if you missed the first time. I just love that little ripple that's kind of becoming a trend in the NFL recently.
I agree.
Math.
Big math guy over here.
Anyone else in honors math?
No.
I was a big honors math guy.
I can do tips off the top of my head. That's about it.
That's probably a more important real world scenario for
I can do multiplication pretty okay in my head. That's about it.
I can do 2 + 2.
Oh, whoa.
-1, that's free quick maths.
No.
2 + 2 is 4. -1, that's 3. Quick math.
Everyday
So
man
much
to the
easier
floor.
subject.
Smoke tree.
Bang.
Is that all you got for the burn pile?
Yeah, honestly, right now I feel like any hot takes are a little bit. I'm gonna have some stuff going for next week that are gonna be going for like mid-season stuff, like too early to tell, that type of stuff going on. But right now it's just some observations as far as some stats that I feel like might go underlooked.
I like that a lot. Final thoughts, boys?
Yes. The Celtics are going to suck.
Yep.
We're going to get a top 3 pick. And I'm okay with it.
Fair enough.
We watched the first game all together live on YouTube and X, the BSCN channels. And the fact that it was the Sixers that whooped us, it kind of not whooped us. It felt like they whooped us. Looking back at it, like I couldn't believe the whole time how close we were, and even winning near the end of that game. I feel like that really set the tone for what this whole season's going to feel like. Like they're still going to fight because it's Jaylen Brown. Like, I think he dropped 41 the other night. And Derek White will have his nights. But we're just going to lose because we don't have Jason Tatum out there. That's a massive loss, and it's showing.
Well, I mean, we're keeping these games close, and you've got White and Pritchard that are shooting under 30%. So, I mean, that's just not – they're not going to keep up doing that. If you just get them shooting over 30, we probably win at least one of these games.
Right, which is what I think is going to be like the theme is just we're going to be in games and just lose close games that just break your heart. And I'm already at the point where I'm seeing the scores. I'm like, I feel nothing already. 0-3 has broken me.
1-3.
1-3. When we were 0-3, I was saying when we were 0-3, I was like, this is the lowest I've felt in a Celtics season in a long time because we've been, the Celtics. think it was the first 0-3 start. Oh, when was that? It's been a long time. It's been a long time since we've been down.
If they had lost today, it would have been the first time that they'd ever gone 0-4 throughout a season in the last 4 years.
Like a 4-game stretch.
A 4-game stretch in the last 4 years.
Crazy.
That's a crazy stat.
Yeah.
Do you know
Just
who'd
have
go
certain
hard in a
teams.
Celtics uniform just because of the fact that he would fit so well with Missoula's offense? Trae Young. He's such a volume shooter in this offense.
Isn't he getting paid an unbelievable amount of money?
I don't.
I think it's the fact he's not getting or paid an unbelievable amount of money that he wants
I
out.
don't think he has.
I know he wants
crazy.
he wanted an extension in the Hawks. I don't think want to give it to him. So
Wow, that's wild.
That is so wild.
what?
That
You know
they
what's
don't-
wild? A player
Oh,
on
he
the
makes a
Dodgers is
shitload
the
of money.
best player in the world.
What about the Dodgers?
That the best player in the world hit 2 home runs tonight.
He did
Again?
again. I have not
Again.
looked. No way.
Yep. Game tying home run in the 7th.
Oh,
Trae Young
yeah.
makes a shitload of money.
Does he?
Yeah, 43 mil.
Okay,
Oh,
I
yeah.
thought he might.
He has a player option next year for 48
Why is he bitching?
because he's a free agent after next year.
You're making
Well,
40
he could be. It could be.
He's
well,
already 27, dude.
Yeah, I know.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he's been around the block. Well, not around the block. He's been around longer than my brain tells me he has been.
Yeah. And the fact that he was traded for Luka Doncic.
Which for a hot minute was looked at as a win-win.
Mhm.
To Trey's credit, for a lot longer than
And at this point, it's a win for the Hawks because he's still there.
for now. Until, like Keith said, he becomes a Celtic apparently. Did you say the player
I'll be
option
a
is for next
Celtic.
year?
Player option next
48
year.
million.
So he could turn that down, but who has he had a good start?
To the year?
It's pretty early to tell, but I don't know.
Because if he has a really good year, I wonder if he could get another max. He would get a max, wouldn't he?
He is
would
averaging
get
20 points, 3 rebounds, and almost 10 assists. He had 17 assists tonight.
What I'm most interested when I look, he had 17 assists tonight.
Assists.
Wow. Yeah, he dishes it. Well, usually
He
the
does.
first thing I check when I look up Trey stats is 3-point shooting percentage.
Mm.
That's always the first thing I go to.
He was 1 for 10 from 3 tonight.
Mm-hmm. I feel like there's a lot of that. I think we love the idea of Trae Young until we have to watch Trae Young every night.
1 for 10 is rough.
And I feel like it happens quite often. Who knows? Maybe in the Celtics system, like you said, Missoula ball, maybe he finds his stroke again.
I mean, I don't think he's actually going to end up here.
It's fun
To be
think about.
honest.
I like hypotheticals.
Yeah,
I-
I do too.
It's definitely something I could see.
Especially with the Knicks hate. That'd be so fun to have
Oh,
somebody
yeah.
who really hates the Knicks because
Oh,
on the team.
those would go so hard.
Mhm.
Mm.
So I do have a final thought, and it's actually a quote. And if you guys can guess who said it, I will not give you anything, but I will give you my respect.
Virtual high five.
Yeah. Okay, here's the quote. No way, not even dead. If I were told that I was being traded to New York, I'd pack my things and go home. I'll retire right on the spot if that happens. I'm not crazy. Never again. I dealt with a lot of disrespect there. Jake?
Aroldis motherfucking Chapman.
I do fear he is growing on me.
Yeah. He
After-
hates the Yankees.
I mean, that's fun, man. So there is
44,
a real world where I think I think it's safe to say that there's a chance he makes the Hall of Fame, and the players get to choose the hat that they wear, and the Red Sox might end up being
So
pretty
awesome.
close up on the 10-year list between.
Imagine he has 2 more elite seasons with us.
There's a real chance Chapman goes into the Hall as I think it's either a Red or a Red Sox, which
was
is
gonna say
very
red,
funny.
maybe.
Some sort of red thing.
Not a pirate.
I loved him with the Pirates actually for
I
some
mean,
reason.
He did absolutely dot 104 against Manny Machado and
Oh, it
stare
was
the living
awesome.
shit out of him.
I mean, I'm more of a Kansas City Royal Aroldis Chapman guy, but who's counting?
Yeah, I'm personally a big fan of the Red Sox version.
It's my favorite. 44.
44.
Shout out 44.
Shout him out.
44.
It's a dog.
Buy your shirts now at bsen.com or whatever.
Is that a website?
I don't know. I probably should have fact checked. Google it. You'll find it.
I got a final thought.
The domain's for sale.
Oh,
Right.
Bang.
Bleep this, Jake. Bleep this part out. Me, myself. Edit this part.
I got a final thought.
Let's hear it.
Hey, you're gonna have to. What is this? What is this shit?
What is that?
What is that custom branded merch?
Is that a hat? Does that have our logo on it, Parker?
Is that a New Era hat?
Where did you get that? That is awesome.
Ooh, boys, this is legit.
I love
Anyone wants one? There's a limited amount. You send us a message.
it. Hit
Reserve
up
your-
the IGDMs.
Yes. Let us
Or
know,
TikTok.
because if we get a bunch of people that want them, I will order more
Oh, yeah, baby.
and order a variety of sizes.
Cutn Wood's going to take over the world.
Yep. It's a nice
Cutn Wood.
green. I know it's kind of hard to see. If you're looking, yeah, no, it's not even worth it.
Don't making it worse.
Yeah, it's a nice green. You got the regular Cutn Wood logo on there.
Would maybe you call it maybe like a turquoisey green? Maybe?
A little bit lighter than a green monster green.
So like a moss green, maybe?
Yeah, in a sense.
Yeah.
With a little turquoisey flavor. I don't know.
Well, you just said it
What does
wasn't
turquoise
turquoise.
taste like?
I don't know.
What?
What does turquoise taste like?
I don't know.
What do you mean? It's not a flavor.
But I know, but he said it has a taste of turquoise, which I liked.
Oh.
And then my brain immediately went, huh. What does turquoise taste like?
Like
I
a
can't-
turtle, maybe?
I
Yeah,
hear.
turtle soup.
What is turtle soup?
I don't know. I had it on a cruise once and it felt wrong.
Does
it have turtle
out
in
of a
it?
Shell.
I think so.
Interesting.
It's
Caught a turtle on the river and then we cooked it.
Oh my god. I didn't see. I
Whoa.
didn't do that. I also
Edit
had
this part
sharks
out.
like that.
You just took a turtle from the road and it was
No,
dinner?
not the road, the river.
How's that worse? Why am I the idiot for saying the road?
Because you would imply that it was hit on the road, possibly.
No, I was implying
was
that you
already
took it
alive.
off the road.
It was the river. It was
I don't-
awful.
Did it taste bad?
Oh, it was awful.
It
Who
was probably
supervised
awful for the
this?
turtle too.
Who supervised this? We were camping.
Did you season it?
I didn't actually cook it.
What is happening?
Listen,
Who cooked it?
I was with a party of people,
Yeah.
and we cooked it. It wasn't just me.
Yeah, but did anyone season the turtle or did you
Yes.
just with what?
Like
I'm
salt and
curious.
pepper.
You know, white people shit.
Yeah, I mean, you just got to try it.
Well,
Like
white people
regularly.
shit would imply that there was no seasoning.
Fair. It was not good. It was super chewy.
How long ago was this?
Years.
Oh, I thought you were going to say like a couple months.
I have no recollection of this.
You were not there.
So it
This
must
is
have
with-
been years ago.
This is with the Fletchers.
Oh, we're talking years.
With the
Yeah,
who?
the fucking Fletchers. Holy shit.
Shout out the Fletchers, man.
Who are the Fletchers?
Really,
going
really
down.
old friends of
Wow.
ours.
Well, I have friends named the Fletchers.
Not those ones.
Oh.
He said, I don't care who they're. It ain't the same Fletchers.
It ain't.
Yeah, but mine feel like the kind of people who would eat turtle.
Well, all of your friends probably would.
Oh, no.
Shout them out.
The list is too long.
Oh,
Oh, man.
turtle.
Wow. Shout out Turtles. That's it.